Hi everyone, and welcome to my home here at the Red Brick House. Today I have an unboxing of a diamond art painting. This is from Diamond Painting Pro. I have never had a kit from this company before. This is a custom kit. This is not new to me. I have unboxed this already, so I'm not going to pretend that I haven't. It was a Christmas gift that my daughter and my husband kind of got together and decided on this for me. So of course I had to open it like right away, right after it came in. So I've already seen it, but I have everything packaged in here so that you can kind of see this company and see how they do things. And so let's open it up. Okay, it came packaged pretty well. There was a little kind of dent or little kind of hole in the box. This came inside of another box, but I mean, it's a little beat up, but it's not bad. Okay, let me get the drills out first before I show you the picture. Okay. So we have a little thank you card here, and then instructions on how to do it. There's an affiliate program. It says that they have a QR code for that. Okay, so we're going to set that aside, and let's go over the toolkit. Ooh, this is a big tray. Okay, so all these diamond kits, they typically come with some type of toolkit to help you get started. So if you're a complete beginner, you don't need anything to start diamond painting. Almost everything comes with some type of little toolkit with the essentials. Okay, so we have 2 little pads of wax. We have some tweezers. That's really nice, and these are metal tweezers. These are nice tweezers. And it comes with a little cover, which is also like really nice. It comes with a pen and a squishy. That's what I call it anyway. Little finger grip. And then it comes with the single tip is already on the pen. You can see there. And then we have, ooh, that looks like a 10 placer maybe. And then we have I think that's maybe a 4 or a 5 placer. So you can choose, and you can put them on the other end of your pen. Like I said, if you're a beginner, you can interchange those however you like. And then you get a pretty big tray. Oh, now I am seeing some problems with this. This has some warping to it. I have never experienced that before. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but there is some warping in this tray. So I don't know how well that's gonna work. That's unfortunate. Almost like it got hot and mashed or something. I don't know, but we'll try it anyway and see if it will still work. Okay, so let's put that aside. Now let's look at the drills. Now, like I said, this is a custom, and it also came with specials. So because I didn't order it, I can't exactly tell you for sure, but I think that my husband picked for it to come with a bee drill. So Aurora Borealis drills. I can see some right here. There's some gray ones, and here's this like dark blue. That's really pretty. And these are packaged in baggies. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear the wrapping of the paper. I'll try to be fast. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to dump them out here so we can look at them. And we'll get rid of that. Okay. It's not a lot of colors to this kit, but I want to look at the specials. So I'm just going to kind of line these up over here. There's some greens, some grays, some browns. That's like a burgundy. That's pretty. There's a brown, a green, more greens. Just kind of funny that there would be so many different greens in this kit, because I know what the picture is. Okay, that's an AB, so I'm going to put it down here. Just sort them out. That's an AB. And let's take a look at them. Ooh, lots of 310. Lots of 310. That bag is full. I like that it comes in these baggies because it, you know, I can reuse these bags. Now, some of these bags are pretty small, but I can reuse them and do something else. You know, store extra beads or something. This is a square kit, I will tell you while I'm doing this. Okay, so now I have these all kind of sorted out here. There's 4 ABs, and they're right here. I'm going to pick them up and bring them in. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see. So we have a gray. It's really pretty. We have a like a I don't know, a reddish brown. It does have a code on it. It says 1738. I hope that's a DMC code. I'm not exactly sure, but here's some brown ones. And then this blue, I love blue anyway, but I love those. They're so pretty. And then I have kind of this like cornflower blue kind of color. It's really pretty. And these drills, they look to be pretty good. I don't see a lot of like trash in them. I don't see anything really wrong. I don't see tabs on them. They look really good. So that's exciting. Okay, so 4 specials, and then here's the rest of the colors. I'll kind of bring them in a little bit so you can kind of see them a little bit better. Okay, so this is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna open up the canvas now and show that to you. Okay, so this custom is a custom of my beloved tortoiseshell calico cat, Azriel. And there's a, let me pull the paper down so you can see. There's the picture. So it's like a big picture of her face. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna love doing this. I really hope it turns out well and nice. I hope you can see it. The canvas lays quite flat because you saw I just took it out of the box. I have not like let it relax or anything. So I'm going to pick up the paper here and I'm going to replace it. Sometimes that helps to flatten them out a little bit. Ooh, a lot of static with that. Very thin cover. It's a very thin cover. It's not a like super thick cover. The glue is quite sticky, I can tell you that. Very sticky glue. Oh gosh, very sticky. Okay, I'm struggling here. There's a lot of static with this film. This might be a good, oh that did not help at all. This might be a good kit to do release papers with. There we go. Okay, that's better. Look at her. So so far, my first impressions is that the canvas is very thin. It's a little plasticky. It's not like the soft, you know, the velvety soft kind of canvas, but that's okay. I mean, it feels pretty thick. The glue seems very sticky. It does look to be like it's poured glue. One thing I don't particularly care for is that the glue comes quite far past the image. So you're going to be diamond dotting up here and the glue comes all the way to here. So, I mean, like a good 1/4 inch. And over here, I would say like, I don't know, almost a 1/2 inch. I mean, the glue extends quite a bit past the drill field. So, definitely gonna need something to combat that, like some washi tape or something. Let's look at the symbols. Let's look at the symbols. I mean, they're pretty clear. The symbols look clear to me. They don't look, you know, blurry or anything. There's 24 colors. And it has it printed on both sides of your canvas. There's a color chart here on both sides, so that's nice. It will be upside down for me, though. I mean, it will be sideways for me. I don't really use those really that much. I don't rely on them that much. I just kind of find the symbol and then, you know, find it in my kit. So I'm going to be kitting this up today. I'm going to be using just a inexpensive kit from Harbor Freight. I do have other kits, but these are really inexpensive. A lot of beginners buy these, you know, because they're inexpensive. It's not a big investment, you know, for your diamond painting. And so it makes the diamond painting experience better when you have, you know, a better place to work with your drills. You can work out of these baggies, like if you're new to this craft. I always want to keep things like beginner friendly here because you can totally work out of these baggies. And that's kind of a good thing when they are resealable like this, is that you don't have to put them in something else. You can do it that way. For me, I'm going to put them in here. This box holds 24. So that's perfect. One box will hold this whole kit. I like to use these for smaller kits. They're, you know, I think maybe I paid about $2 or $3 for this. So I have like 4 or 5 of them because that's what I started out when I first started diamond painting. And I have moved on to, you know, bigger or kits that you hold, I say kits, but containers, I guess I should say, that hold, you know, quite a few drills, because a lot of the diamond paintings that I do have more colors than 24. And so anyway, when you have these, you need more than 24 colors. It gets to be quite bulky, you know, it takes up space on your table. So anyway, I am going to kit this up now, and I'd like to lay down a few drills today and see what it looks like. I am not one to just unbox stuff and then put it away. I have to do it all like at the same time, because as soon as I kit it up, I'm like, oh, I want to do something. Even if it's just a tiny little bit, I want to do something. So those are my plans for today. As far as the specials go, honestly, I kind of like to wait and see where they go as I'm doing the diamond painting. I know a lot of content creators will show the ABs like right away and where they go on the canvas. I'm not exactly sure. Looking at this color chart or this list over here, I don't know which ones. Okay, let's see. There are 2, so they're spread out. They're not all together. So the ABs are number 2, 4, 6, and 7. So 2 is this arrow symbol. That's like the light blue color. And it looks like it's just kind of throughout. There's going to be a lot of confetti. A lot of confetti in this. But it looks like there's some right in here. There's some over here. There's some up here, over here. And then, let's see. Let's try to find number 4, which is this dot. Oh, it's all through here. Oh, there's a lot of that. I can see that really clearly. And there's a lot. I'll try to bring it in closer without a glare. Such a glare. But do you see that like all around her face? All through there and down here at the bottom. So that's where that is going to go. Also, let's see, 6 and 7. 6 is, and it's funny, I already have a cat hair on this canvas. Go figure. I just opened it. Okay. 6 is a dash. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of that down here at the bottom. I'm seeing a lot of this dash. That's where this one's gonna go. And then 7 is like a big circle, or like a letter O or an oval. There's some right here. And then a lot of those, that dark blue that I really love, it's gonna go up through here. There's some through here, there's some through here. There's some all through here. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how they added the special drills into this canvas. Especially with it being a special. I wonder like who decided that. So it's very interesting. This kit took about a month, I would say, to get it, you know, ordered. From the time it was ordered until the time I received it, I would say about a month, but it was Christmas time, so keep that in mind. So if you're doing something like this, or you want to do a custom, you're looking for a company to do a custom kit for you, that was about the turnaround time, at least in the month of December anyway, because this was ordered about, actually it might have been less time than that. I think, like I said, because I didn't order it, so it's hard for me to tell you. I don't know exactly. I want to say it was about the second week of December when they ordered it, and then I received it, I think maybe the first week in January. So maybe 3 weeks. And maybe 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's a bad turnaround for a custom kit. You know, because they have to print it, they have to chart it, they have to, you know, figure out where they're going to put the drills, the specials, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, and I'm not even sure about the price point. I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say it was around $50 for this custom kit, and this kit is 30 by 40 centimeters. So hopefully that gives you kind of an idea. Okay, so next I'm going to start kitting it up, and maybe we can put a few drills down and see how they look on the canvas. Okay, one thing I would like to mention is that it's extremely helpful when companies have this color sheet here separate from your canvas, because I don't have a separate one. If I wasn't filming, I could take a picture of it with my phone and I wouldn't have to have the canvas right in front of me, but because I don't want to do that and it didn't come with a separate paper, I'm gonna have to just look at the canvas. So that's gonna take up a little space, but it's okay. It's all right. We can do it. Okay. Okay, here is all of my drills kitted up and ready to go. And the only one that wouldn't fit was this big bag of 310. And because it's extra, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it over here I like that I have some room on the edges here, and I'm just gonna put that down in there till I'm ready to use it, and it'll be waiting for me there. I don't have to have 2 containers, you know what I mean? I can just leave that there. Okay, now, like I said, I would like to put some drills on this canvas, at least a couple. I typically work from the bottom up. Do I want to do that today? I'm probably going to, because it's kind of like a habit of mine of how I do it, and I think it'll also be pretty easy for you to see. I will zoom you in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I think what I'm gonna do is move this box. I have this box here that I made, and it holds all of my stuff that I kind of need to kit up. And I'm just gonna put that back over there. Okay, like my stickers and my pen and, you know, just extra stuff. Okay, so this first symbol down here is, what is that? It's a J. Is that a J? I believe it's a J. See, I kind of wish it was going this way instead of sideways. But yes, that is a J. Okay. So, I'm going to get out a J, like a minus sign, and what else? There's a J, and then there is an arrow. Ooh, okay. Okay. You know what I'm realizing? This, because I'm like, why is it so hard to read this canvas? And see, this is why I like to put drills down. That way you guys can get an understanding. All of the symbols are going the same direction as this. So they're all going this way. I don't mind working sideways. I've done it before. But I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the canvas around to make it easier on myself for the moment. And I already got all set up and everything. Okay, so we're going to work in this corner. And then the symbols, this I can read better. I can read this better, and then I can read the symbols better because all the symbols are going in this landscape view rather than a vertical view. And that's fine. It's totally fine. It'll be okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that up there. And so for this one, we need the minus sign, which is here. I need an arrow. Stick that back in there. I need, where's it at? What's this one? Ooh, that's the AB. Okay, I need the arrow, I need that one, and I need the division sign. So I'll pull out these 3. That's mainly what is in this corner right here. So let's just see how they look. I do have a pen somewhere. Where'd my pen go? Is it back there? It is. Okay. I have a pen and wax already ready to go. So let's see. I like to use these big trays because I do a lot of kits with confetti, and I find it helpful to use one of these trays as kind of my holder for everything. And it's what I use to hold my this top paper down instead of a cover minder. Like that's what I use. So I'm just gonna pull that back. We're only doing the corner, so I'm gonna put that right there. It'll hold it down. And I'm gonna start out with this minus sign here, which is an AB. Let me show you what it looks like in the container because it's so much prettier than what it was in the plastic. The ABs had a little bit of static, so those are some scent beads I put in there to help with that. So let's do a few, and that's exciting that that's like the first one we're working on. That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna get some washi tape, not today, but I will. I want to get some cat themed washi tape because I don't have any. And I'm gonna make myself a cat pen maybe this weekend I'll do that. If you're interested in how I make these, this is my like sunflower pen. I like to make my own pens. So anyway, okay, let's do a few. Whoops, I don't know if I can put ABs down with this. Oh, ABs are so tricky. Okay, getting my tweezers instead. Let's try it with tweezers. This is the first time I've ever placed ABs with tweezers. So here we go. That is actually quite easy. That is not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we can do this. There we go. I just feel like I'm not pressing it down on the glue. I'm gonna put a space in between them. This is very relaxing. This is fun. That's why I like this craft. As a person who is quite anxious a lot of the time and is quite like full of anxiety and stress, this is very relaxing for me. It's tedious, but it is relaxing. And I'm not in a hurry with this. Like, it's, for me, I don't know. Messed that one up. It is kind of all about the process. Let's see if I can take my pen now and kind of pick these up at all. Okay, let me try some. I don't like using fresh wax, but I may have to try some fresh wax here. I kind of like picking up ABs when I don't have fresh wax, but because sometimes they'll stick too much and sometimes it'll take some of the glitter off, but I'm gonna just do it very gently. Yeah, see, it wants to pull out my wax out of my pen. Okay. Now I have wax all over that. That's not fun. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see if I can get that wax off. Okay, I'm not gonna obsess about it. I'll do that later. But, okay, let's see if I can do it with the tweezers. I don't know. Can I put it in there with the tweezers? Maybe. Okay. There is definitely going to be a learning curve to putting in their ABs, because they are quite tricky. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work either. So, what's your favorite way to place ABs down? Let me know, because I clearly need help. I don't do a ton of ABs, but I don't usually have a terrible time. I mean, they are finicky, but it's okay. We're gonna do it. It's working now. My pen's picking them up okay, and I'm trying to be so gentle, like I'm trying not to press down to pick it up or place it down, that they're looking pretty. These ABs are a little bit different than kind of what I'm used to. Like, they have a lot of bling on top as opposed to some other companies, so that's interesting. Okay, and then, oh, and see, there I have one. I don't think that has any AB, any glitter on it at all. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Well, I'm just going to try to do this line with you guys, and then I'll kind of bring you in close or bring it up to you so you can see it better and kind of really like see what they look like on the canvas. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that aside and do the little arrow, and then I will show it to you closer. I'll give you a closer view, which is going to be tricky because That's an AB as well. Ooh, okay. That is interesting. I will have to move everything to bring this up closer to you guys, but that's okay. I can do it. I need a straightener. Ooh, where is my straightener? I think my straightener is with my other kit. So I'm just going to use the end of my tweezers here to kind of like straighten those up, and hopefully I'll fiddle with them some more once when I'm not trying to film. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to bring this canvas up to you so you can see it really close up. It's so sparkly. It's very sparkly. Let me try to get the glare off of it. There we go. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do this one, of course, because it's my girl here. But it's going to be so pretty once it's done, I think. It's going to be so fun. So I'll zoom it back out. So thank you so much for watching this video and clicking on it and watching it and liking and subscribing and doing all the things. I could not do this channel without you guys, and so thank you so much, and I will see you soon. I will do a whip and chat while working on this very soon, and I have another unboxing coming up as well. And so that's it for me today. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.